Welcome to today's Where's the Trade? My name is Joshua Bellinger of OptionSizzle.com, and this is our nightly video where I talk about one stock that saw unusual option interest and explain the activity and show you how to trade it. So looking at here, we're looking at CPB, Campbell Soup, and the option activity that I picked up for my premium members and I wrote to them about started to happen, and there's a couple different strikes here on the option montage, but the first one scrolling through here that we see is in the August 46 contract. The more interesting action actually was in the January 2014 contract that has 282 days to expiration. And if we look here on both sides of the chart, well, we see some activity on the put side and also on the call side. So what does that mean? Well, the put activity is actually sellers in that 37 and 35 strike. They were selling these contracts at 45 cents and at 25 cents. The interesting thing as well is on that same trade with this seller, they actually bought the 55 call here. And they picked those calls up at 25 cents. Now, the other interest here as well was in the 50s, where there was a block of 1,000 that traded, and those were buyers as well, or that was a buyer as well. And that was a buyer at 75 cents. So this is actually a trade that took place all at the same time. They bought calls on this side and sold puts. That is a bullish trade. It's sometimes referred to as a bullish risk reversal, selling puts to offset the cost of buying long calls. Again, that's very bullish. When we take a look here at prices, $50 and $55, we're talking about another $5 to $10 higher in the next 282 days for them to profit on that position. Well, then we come and look at the August 46 calls here, and we see that those traded 1,300 times, and those were with a buyer coming in at $1.35. So this gives us a bit of a blueprint where we gradually should see prices of Campbell Soup move higher. Now, my thought on some kind of action like this is that this could be where another big brand such as this company could get taken over. If we take a look here at the weekly chart here, we see that we have moved from $35 to $45. This is a pretty big move in a name such as Campbell Soup, where it has really nothing exciting about it. But with Berkshire picking up a company earlier, Heinz, a few months ago, I think a lot of these names are coming into play where these big companies such as Campbell Soup could be intriguing just to have that big brand. So my thought on this one, following the action, is possibly can wait for a little bit of a pullback with the market here, and then get into some longer dated calls. Again, these contracts are where the buyers are at. I would focus more on that. So you're going to be looking at something a little bit more time, or you can look to something that's in August here and follow these buyers as well.